Just a couple more links to go and I'll be right with everyone. Alrighty. So yep, let's get going. Hey everyone. Tragically, not wearing any face paint. I feel practically naked. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. I've not really started sort of sewing my second glove, but obviously my plan is basically to see if I can use this plastic cast in my hand to sort of create a fairly tight one. And in other developments, I have got some sort of new paints to mess about with. So I've got a slightly darker red just for, you know, shading, which should hopefully be a bit easier than using eyeshadow. And I've got some of Ben Nye's Grime and Dirt, which, you know, it'll be good for weathering props, and it'll be good for, you know, just getting a bit of dirt on my face paint for that barbarian who's been raging all day look. Yep, just scratch my nose there. Anyways, not much to talk about. Let's get the game going and let's see what the Brotherhood of Steel have to say. Let's see.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the second level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Hey Nick, how's it going? Okay, quest added, still in the dark. Oh, any thoughts, Veronica?
What's up?
Apparently not.
See you around.
You're good? You just got done eating a homemade curry? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I've just about cinched my new apartment lease. It got a bit hairy because the person who was going to be my guarantor ended up being ineligible. But luckily another relative was able to step in, and it should hopefully go well now.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it? Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come.
Nick, guarantor nonsense is nightmarish. They should really get rid of that. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why they wanted a guarantor, because my income was technically high enough anyway, but if it makes them happy. So you're a doctor?
Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee. Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer, but my other duties say otherwise.
Oh, yeah, so you've actually been streaming quite a few games today, and you're going to be streaming some more later. I asked how that went, but I was literally there for it earlier, so yeah, hope the next one goes well as well. What services can you perform?
We have equipment here to treat most physical injuries. Lacerations, broken bones, that sort of thing. We also carry a full supply of antitoxins. You may have noticed the bark scorpions up above. Though tiny, their venom packs quite a punch. Treating scorpion stings is my most common procedure. I can also treat any form of radiation sickness you pick up out in the waste. No matter what stage. Save the last.
You mentioned other duties you had?
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
You've been enjoying playing a ton of random new things. It's been great for your poor attention span. Yeah. I mean, I think I've said it before, but I literally cannot focus on more than one game at a time. I think that, well, between being tired from work and that, it's kind of why I fell behind a bit on Oracle of Seasons. So I should really get back to doing more of that. I actually considered just stopping New Vegas and streaming the Paper Mario remake, but like with Metroid Dread, I kind of just want to enjoy that on my own. Okay, why not tell on him?
Oh, I tried. The Elder listened patiently to my carefully constructed argument regarding why the buffoon should lose his position. Then he just as patiently explained to me that Taggart's work was vital to our cause, and that he wasn't to be trifled with lesser matters. But vital to our cause? Hardly.
Notice, you're invited to the meetings, but we still don't afford you the title of head scribe, or whatever the line from episode 3 was. I think it was episode 2, but I'm not sure. Nick, you find if you stop playing a game for a little bit, a whole year will pass before you remember to play it again. Speaking of which, you need to go back to Yakuza. To be fair, I think that's only been a few weeks, hasn't it? Anyway, I think what I'll do here is I'll do some companion quests, get a few more levels, and then we'll start on the DLCs. Okay, I just want to see if she'll sell me some antivenoms.
That I can spare.
Apparently not.
That's not so bad. This shouldn't...
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Shoulder.
I like how she wandered away. Okay, so I can't take their stuff yet. Can I look at their terminals? Nope, not with anyone looking anyway.
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me.
Brotherhood of Steel Paladin.
Welcome to the range. Feel free to use any open lane.
Am I allowed to use the range?
Sure. The Elder's already given the okay. Unfortunately, you'll have to use your own weapons and ammo. Bye.
Well. Guess VATS doesn't like training dummies. Or maybe it likes training dummies, depending on how you look at it.
Hey, you must be the stranger I've been hearing about. Sorry, but I'm strictly forbidden from offering our tech to outsiders like yourself. Besides, I'm a little busy right now.
Okay, rude. Where was I going again? Oh yeah, speaking to the Elder. Okay, so I need to head down to the next level. Maybe I wasn't supposed to climb down there. Nick, you guess the problem with Fallout New Vegas is it's huge. It'd be like streaming Skyrim, very hard to work out when to stop. Yeah, although it basically has a sort of a stronger quest line than the sort of Bethesda RPGs.
How may I...
Like, it's doing the whole herding thing where you can technically go where you want, but it's using stuff like an entire area full of high-level enemies and other other stuff to keep you on a sort of critical path. Plus, the DLC is a sort of like a mini story, like an overarching storyline on their own. So, like, the main quest is obviously about you just being sort of a wild card in a / kingmaker and the sort of factions are the big players. But the sort of DLCs are more sort of personal for the player character, if that makes sense. You're not a named scribe and I don't deign to talk to you. Oh.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Okay, so it's this way.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Hey there. Elder McNarma. Okay, this is the guy I need to speak to. Do I need to let Veronica
Hello,
talk to him?
Veronica.
Okay.
How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
if we must.
This is a dead end for us.
Wait, is it me or is her voice slightly muffled while she's wearing that helmet? And yeah, Nick, you're right. Fallout New Vegas' side content is the best. No less, Skyrim's was the enjoyable one. You guess the gameplay loop is a bit more fun. Lower shoots 4 was. You think 4's main storyline has at least memorable bits. Nick, you enjoyed the time travel part. Alright, when you went back in time to get one of the Elder Scrolls. Yeah, that caught me off guard.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time. What's up? See you around.
Okay, that didn't go anywhere.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
Okay. What now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
You think the Elder will listen at all?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
So what is it you're trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legions. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
Nihilus, you guess that was somewhat interesting. What's his face, the guy Hermaeus Moore was effing with? Oh yeah, the Daedric Prince quests are definitely the highlight of any Elder Scrolls game. Nick, your big soft spot is always for Oblivion though. You felt like it hit the right blend between weirdness and accessibility. I'll be honest, I kind of preferred the way Oblivion handled unarmed combat. If only because I had a really cool moment in one playthrough where I ended up having a... Basically, I ended up having my sword knocked out of my hands by a Daedra. So I ended up having to get into a fist fight, and I think my unharmed was just high enough that I ended up knocking their weapon out of their hands and using it against them. That was very cool. Dare I say, emergent gameplay. Oh yeah. To be fair, I don't think any Elder Scrolls game has any equivalent of Fallout's reverse pickpocketing bombs into people's pockets. Okay, how do you propose to do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
What could we bring to him that would change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Nick, you think if I poisoned apples and put them on tables, the AI would preferentially eat those? Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, I'm not entirely sure it did, because I think a lot of NPCs actually had an eternally respawning food item in their inventory. So you'd basically need to steal all the other food to make sure they ate them. Oh, there was that one mission for the Dark Brotherhood where you're basically a serial killer locked in the house with everyone. That was amazing. Like, you could literally just complete it by just straight up stabbing everyone. But there was all those ways of getting everyone isolated. Poison apples are kind of strange in Skyrim. Sorry, not Skyrim. Oblivion. Because obviously once you got them, you can basically use them anywhere. Okay, Father Elijah. You know, the guy she's mentioned several times already, me?
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert, chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Okay, let's head out.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Well, I'm sure they won't be a problem.
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Evening.
Okay, I guess I can't do anything here. Okay, you've got a name?
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
No less, there might have been an opportunity to do that in the Clue mission in Oblivion, but you never really fully explored all the options for that. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. You could basically replace every food item in the house with the poisoned apple.
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Oh, I guess they're exploring the ancient ruins of LimeWire. Why aren't there any patrols anymore?
Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us.
That's horrible.
Nah, it's not so bad. The world outside isn't exactly a paradise, you know? Still, you can only breathe recirculated air for so long. We've got more than a few people in here who are going a little stir-crazy. Yeah, I'm in...
Okay, need any help?
I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus.
A virus? Going for that Metal Gear exposition?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Science 70. Can the virus's files be partitioned so reader access is only provided by the kernel administrator?
What? No, that's brilliant. would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
70 XP to me then. Nihilus, it's downright criminal that you can do the main quest in Fallout 4 without ever seeing the SS Constitution, much less doing the side quest for it. You only happen to notice it in one of the bits where you're flying over the Commonwealth. I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I need to do here. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I just need to find it.
10 seconds. That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
Okay, that was easy.
Hello? You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Nihilus, meanwhile, Skyrim tries to strong-arm you into joining half the factions in the game. Come to think of it, so does Fallout 4, but at least in that case they actually have relevance to the main plot. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas is more like all the main factions are players in the main plot, and you sort of decide who you're going to side with, if anyone. And after a certain point, any factions you haven't sided with will turn on you. Okay, what kind of information is in the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay, let's see what we got then. Bunker information. Project goals, Hidden Valley. The goal of the Hidden Valley project is to create a self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as a command structure in times of crisis. The bunker itself is located several hundred feet below the surface. Multiple layers of reinforced material serve to protect breach of the inhabitable areas by anything save for a direct hit by a bunker-blasting weapon, utilising a megatonnage considered outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that our enemies become capable of such an attack, the bunker's Dervish camouflaging system makes targeting the site impossible for automatic systems, forcing aggressors to rely on guesswork and sheer luck. Nope, apparently the project isn't to make the perfect salad dressing. I mean, maybe that's a secret side goal. You know what Vault-Tec were like, and they probably had something to do with this vault. Systems overview. A Hidden Valley bunker relies on two main systems. The Candle fusion power system provides power to all bunker systems. Built for more reliability and duration of service, The power output of the system has been exceeded by many current designs, but it can supply the bunker with power for an estimated 752 years. The Dervish camouflage system provides visual and electronic interference to prevent airborne or long-range enemy weapons from targeting the bunker. The normal soil around the hidden valley has been supplemented with a combination of aluminum, American spelling there, and various silicates, which are then dispersed using a widespread network of industrial fans to blanket the area in a cloud of what is essentially chaff. Combined with the electronic countermeasures of the nearby array at Black Mountain, the bunker at Hidden Valley is effectively impossible to target. Okay, these all have the same data on them. Yep, basically. No less. The Ranch fusion power system provides power to the Thousand Island bunker or something. Yes. Okay. Do they like me enough to let me sleep here? Yes. Okay, nice conference room, I guess. Okay, let's talk to this guy then.
Hello. Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
So you're head of security?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving? Yeah, to be honest, I kind of liked how Oblivion would have you go to bed to level up. Or turn into a vampire. Which, when you think about it, is oddly specific. What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
I had other questions.
Fine by me. Bye.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Hey yourself, kiddo.
Losing karma just for looking at a security terminal. Okay, let's see if I can break this. Okay, recognition, 4 out of 11 correct. Does that mean it's a chin? Yeah, it must be a chin. Imminent. Nihilist brackets on the exclamation mark, top right quadrant. Oh, top left quadrant. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh no, wait, that's normal bracket and curly brackets. Yeah, looks like I'm just gonna have to do this the hard way. Okay, so combination has one more letter correct than recognition and mistrusting. So it must be a TN. Okay. Observation. Hey Icky, how's it going? Oh, thank you for giving him a shout out, Nihilus. How you doing, Icky? Turret control system. Well, I don't want to meddle with that. I mean, that'll be wrong.
How may I assist you? Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with? Fine.
Okay, cool. Yep. Now quietly, now move away so I can hack your terminal. Perfect. Really, it's its own fault for not having more. Okay, so it's almost all the same word as feet. Nick, could you program this terminal? Yep, I'm not bad myself, Vicky. I think I'm waiting to hear back one thing, but I think I've secured myself an apartment, so that's great. Okay. Could it actually be feet? Yes. Yes, it can. Wait. So this guy has feet as his password. Read journal entry 651. Still no word from the missing patrols. I was beginning to get my hopes that the Elder was close to the ending the lockdown when they were sent out. But now... Read journal 652. A few of our best men headed out around the same time as the patrols without my knowing about it. When I asked the Elder, he said they were on an important mission. Too important to tell his chief of security about. Something's up. read journal? 653. People are really starting to get antsy around here. I've had to break up 3 fights this week alone. If the lockdown continues for much longer, hold that thought. I've got Veronica and a stranger approaching the outer door. She's not scheduled back yet, but I suppose that's never stopped her before, I suppose. Okay, I guess he was literally writing those.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with? No. Fine by me.
Nothing to add?
Bye.
Okay. Still on the quest. Speak to Elder Magnara in the command room. Okay, I need to speak to the Elder. Nick, stand-up guy. Icky, you're very happy to hear about the success of Operation Roof Over Bree's Head. Yep, it's true. I do like having shelter. Especially in this weather.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it? When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Yeah, sure. I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Oh yeah, literally, I stripped some of the armor and Veronica's wearing it. Hope that's okay. I think I've already found one of your patrols. Both paladins were dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
Surely you have better people better suited to look for them than me.
The less who are aware of this situation, the better. My brothers and sisters were deeply traumatized by the losses we incurred several years ago. It would be imprudent to worry them unduly without first discovering the facts of the situation.
I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Okay.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Harden. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Why should I trust you?
Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen?
Okay, go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
Okay, I can get not wanting to be locked down, but he's kind of a bit gung-ho about combat experience, you know? No less crunchy clone trooper voice. Just like the simulations. How do you propose well, have you tried bringing this up with the Elder yourself?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
And how do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
What do I get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
Okay, I'm kind of worried about his talk of combat and power. Okay, you think removing a Brotherhood leader comes down to bigger pauldron diplomacy? Yeah, that's it. He just needs to make his pauldrons even bigger. World of Warcraft rules. I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Okay, what do you think of this, Veronica?
Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your drills, Veronica. It's dangerous outside.
What's up? It's a free wasteland. Let's.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. I'm gonna look at the stuff.
Hello.
Oh yeah, let's go talk to, what's his face? Hey, Ibsen, get over here.
Hello again, my friend. I hope you've been finding the information in the data store useful.
Oh, thanks for the hard dress and posture check, Sarah. Oh, and hey, Jailer, how's it going? Hi, how goes Wasteland life? Well, the Brotherhood of Steel seemed to be a bit weird. I mean, Veronica's cool and all, but I don't think they like her much. Now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed? Oh, could we get a shout out for Jailer?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again. Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data. Bye.
Sarah, you heard that crack? Felt it in your soul? Well, funnily enough, I've always had my joints snap like that when I stretch. It doesn't seem to do any harm or anything. It's just sort of just how it seems to work.
McNamara's done a pretty good job, given the situation he was handed.
Evening.
Oh wait, it's pointing at Scribe Ibsen.
Hello again, my friend. Well, the you might... Bye.
Okay, I guess I can't do that for some reason. Sarah's redeemed cosplay suggestion. A vault dweller of sorts. Yeah, it might be fun to make a vault jumpsuit or something.
You look tired, Ibsen.
Yes.
Sarah, it's like 4 AM, so quiet lurks and stuff. Ah, fair. Jailer. Brotherhood. Space zealots in armour. Well, without the space. So more like Earth zealots. Oh yeah, there's a corridor down here. What's in here? Ooh, data room. Jams minigun. Book.
Hey.
How may I assist you?
Bench.
We have a duty to preserve the past.
Senior
You're
not
the one with
senior
that
knight,
robot.
Bronze.
I was hoping you'd bring him my way. Pretty impressive piece of hardware. I can't say that... Bye.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you look at my robot friend.
We have a duty to preserve the past.
Evening.
Hello.
Jailer clearly have space on the brain. I mean, who doesn't? I have plenty of space in here. Icky, you think they just read their directives past as far as Horde or pre-war technology and then forgot to turn the paper over? Icky, okay, I'll stop self-defaming.
How may I assist you?
Ooh. Isn't this a glowy place? Full of glows.
Yes, what is it?
And you are?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
Scribe Taggart, it's your favorite student.
Jailer, pretty sure you think about Tim Curry shouting space at least once a day. That'll be it. Yeah. Me and shame capitalism is already there now. Oh, hey Vampire, what's the plan here? Destroy the Brotherhood? Oh, I don't want to make Veronica sad. Activate self-destruct terminal. Locked. Very hard. I could do the funniest thing imaginable. Oh, these are like the VR things that are in Fallout 3.
Don't get any ideas.
Okay, fine. I won't blow us all up. Yep, Veronica is indeed precious. I know I keep saying this, but she's basically one of the first openly queer characters I ever encountered in a video game. Along with Arcade Gannon from the same game.
Found the missing patrols, or...
I've only found one so far. Both paladins were dead.
Well, that is disheartening news. Found the missing patrols, or what?
I was hoping to speak to you about other matters.
I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about?
Tell me about the lockdown.
It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we would stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, our first scouting measures showed that the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area as when we fought them. And we have half the number we did at Helios. And so the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be the death of us all.
How do you get supplies?
We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what they acquire. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection.
What is with that crazy sandstorm on the surface?
That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe.
Icky. Couldn't find any of the dead patrols, so I made some new ones.
Bye.
Okay. Don't think there's anything else I can do around here, so... Well, if nothing else, I'm going to find the supply place and see what I can get. Yeah, so the shooting range was around here. I haven't really explored what's at the other end of this corridor. Okay, classroom. Reminds me of the original,
Then you bring your
Fallout
second
3.
unit up to provide covering fire, like so. Only a few people get to venture outside, usually to trade for food.
Okay, nothing else around here. Ooh, a terminal. Okay, nothing in common with sleeping. Or advanced. Okay, so it can't end with being... Okay, so round has one correct word, letter. Pleasure? Okay. Well, at least we know it's the third letter from the last is U. Okay, it's perilous. Hey Kiara, how's it going? Do you want to shout out? Sarah, you hope I'm enjoying myself. Thanks for being so kind and lovely as always. Get that bread, so to speak. Sarah, nothing in common with sleeping. You tonight, apparently. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, you're having trouble sleeping. Oh, I've been sent gifts on Throne. Yep, thank you for the contribution to my new monitor fund, Sarah. I appreciate that. It'll be very nice to brighten the new place up with one, if I can fully fund it. Oh yeah, there's a... Okay, so there's journal here. Yep. The contribution is very much appreciated. I know times are hard for everyone right now. Yeah, I mean I have Throne set up and I have absolutely no way to... idea how to react when people actually get me stuff on it. You appreciate us all, and it feels good to finally return the favours we give you every day. Aww. No, you. Ooh. Okay, journal entry number 745. This is maddening. All my research so far points to a company called Poseidon Energy as having experimented far beyond the capabilities of our current power armor and weapons. It is possible they were behind the development of the equipment the Enclave used as well. Why then have we found numerous caches of military-grade equipment throughout the wastes, and nothing from this company? Journal entry 746. I've just discovered something horrifying. If my projections are right, we must. But I shouldn't get ahead of myself. The Yard will know what to do. He must. Journal entry 747. The Yard has asked me to provide a list of possible locations for the components needed. Unfortunately, our reconnaissance of the area is lacking due to Elijah's insistence that we concentrate our efforts on Helios. Ibsen and I have managed to retrieve some information from the data store on sites of potential interest, but they are mostly military and industrial locations. If only I knew if there are other bunkers, or even one of those old robocall vaults in the area. Okay. Interesting. I guess someone had a little hidey hole. No less... Oh, Sakura redeemed random trivia. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Oh yeah, I don't know how I missed that. Luckily I have something written down. Okay, so piggy banks were named for the pig, an orange clay that was originally used to make them. It was the idea of actually making them pig-shaped came from the name, not the other way around. Apprentice Watkins. Shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
Hey Christy, how's it going? Oh, thank you for giving her a shout out, Nerlis. Nerlis, you've heard of pig iron, but pig clay. Well, it's actually spelled P-I-G-G, I think. Yep, P-I-G-G. It's Old English, and I think it's a separate etymology. Okay, tell me about yourself.
Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
Your parents here somewhere?
They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth. Well?
So who do you take after more, your mother or your father?
I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon.
What do you mean decide for yourself?
I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first I have to decide which order I want to join, the Knights or the Scribes.
Tell me about the Knights.
Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
Tell me about the Scribes.
The Scribes are responsible for discovering how all the old tech we recover actually works, and sometimes even work on inventing new things. Without them, the Brotherhood could never fulfill its mission. Or at least that's what my dad always used to say.
Okay.
Later.
Thanks for the exposition. Did that voice just turn into a completely different one?
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, yep. So it's all the way to the end of the corridor. And for those who missed it, I'm going to buy some guns off the Brotherhood. Oh, can I hack this terminal? Gonna hack this terminal. Continued. Okay, only one letter in common with continued. It can't be converted then, because that's got multiple letters. Okay, so that's those ones excluded. Refreshed. Okay, refreshed also only has one letter, correct? Ponderous. Okay, nope, this isn't going well, is it? It's not going well at all. dud removed. Whoops. When did I last save? After exiting that door. Fair enough. I wonder why some people just randomly sleep under the floor.
Hello. Can I help you with something?
Okay, that's just the doctor.
Bye.
Imagine how awkward it must be having a, you know, like just having a bed that everyone keeps walking over the top of. Okay, that's the one I hacked before. Okay, intended, 3 out of 8, correct. Okay, it can't be defended because that's got way more letters in common. Okay, it could be repelled. Okay, repelled is a lot closer. 6 out of 8. Revealed? Yes. Yep, and I've already read all this stuff. Wait, and who's Lorenzo again?
The bunker takes a little getting used to. The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind.
Anything I can help you with?
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer.
I can look around for the pistol.
If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do. Have you found it? I need to give... Then we have nothing. Our patrols are always...
Let's see what they have for sale. Ballistic fist. Combat armor. Displacer glove. Grease lightning. Okay, that's a grenade MG high speed kit. Oh, grenade machine gun. Grenade machine gun. Laser pistol. Stuff for plasma pistols. Tri-beam laser rifle. Okay, nothing for plasma rifles.
Bye.
Well, let's see if we can find that laser. Okay, speak to the paladin in charge of the firing range. This guy.
Only a few people get to venture outside, usually to trade for food. Does Ramos know you're walking around without a guard?
I mean, I've got
You've been
Veronica.
outside. Is the NCR really still hunting us? If you're planning to take Veronica with you, be sure to have a good pair of earplugs with you. I'm kidding, Veronica. Put the power fist down. Why are we hiding down here? We should be avenging our fallen brothers.
Okay, he doesn't have like a pistol with a note reading the pistol I stole on it, so that's me out of ideas. How do I get under there? Well, I just give this terminal a little hacky hack. Oh, save 101. And then we'll get to looking for that laser pistol in a second. Oh, okay. Journal entry 01. It's been a hard day. I think I lost more than twice as many as I saved. At a guess, I'd say we've lost a little over half our number. And all of a sudden broken down solar energy station that barely works. I think if Elder Elijah hadn't gone missing, I might have refused to treat him. Would have served the prick right. Edit. God, I haven't looked over these in a while. I remember writing this like it was yesterday. Who would have imagined I'd spend the next few years of my life trapped underground? Journal entry 260. Nothing much to report this week, just a few cases of mild respiratory problems. Come to think of it, there were a number of respiratory problems last week. 2. I should talk to Lorenzo, maybe something's breaking down. Journal entry 261. Damn that Taggart. I got stuck scheduling the junior scribes' experiments again. It's bad enough that we're stuck down here with one another, but all of the Brotherhood scribes in the waste I get stuck with a lecherous scatterbrain for a boss. Perhaps Hardin is right. Maybe it is time for change. Okay, I guess I could use her as a well, if I wanted to. I'm not entirely sure I want to unseat the old boss, putting the new boss, but still. Anyway, maybe if I wait till morning, the guy I need to speak to will show up.
Doc Schuler is a lifesaver. I was hurt in the training the other day, and she fixed me right up. You've been outside. Is the NCR really still hunting us? Ramos runs a tight ship. We haven't had an incident in over a year.
Maybe he's not the guy I need to speak
Keep an
to.
eye on Veronica here. She's a sharp one.
Hello? I've important work to do, so no time to talk.
Yeah, I could have sworn there was just like a generic paladin at the shooting range who I could speak to. Maybe if I just leave and come back, he'll be there. That's weird. Have people been saying anything in the chat? Because I'm not getting any new messages. Icky, the music and random firing range noise keeps making me think I'm in combat. Yeah. To be fair, I keep thinking, yeah, I was thinking, gunfire? Is there a fight going on? Then I remembered there was a firing range nearby.
Where'd you get that eye bomb? I've never seen one modified quite like that. Helios will be ours again someday.
Have you found it? I need to give... Then we have... Bye.
Okay. That's done nothing. I haven't glitched it, have I? Oh wait, is that... That says knight, I think, and I'm looking for a paladin. Okay, yeah, I'm looking for a paladin. He's a knight. Oh wait, no, he's a paladin.
We'll be over soon. Mark my words. I have 2 hours of weapons training every morning. It is a good way.
Okay, he has weapons training in the morning.
Does Ramos know you're walking around without a guard?
I'm beginning to think I can't speak to him. Maybe I glitched out by speaking to him when I first got here. Kiara, you're still here and queer, and you just hit a deer. With a car's rear. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe this laser crystal... Maybe this laser pistol quest's glitched out. Or, you know, maybe I'll look under the firing range anyway to see what I find. Okay, that needs a key. I'm kind of determined to get to the bottom of this now.
I have
Okay,
2 hours of weapons
this is
training
the guy I
every
need to speak
It
to.
is a good way to start the day.
Maybe not.
I have 2 hours of weapons training every morning. It is a good way to start the day.
Okay, I guess I need to speak to, every single paladin I can find. Okay, there's a laser pistol there. Okay, there's more than one. Maybe one of them's the one I need to speak to. Oh, here we go.
You're being watched.
Welcome to the range. Feel free to use any open lane.
Do you know anything about the weapon that's gone missing?
Torres must be getting desperate if she's accepting help on this one. I'll tell you what I told her.
My records show that Initiate Stanton was the last to check it out, but checked it back in a day later.
Okay, Initiate Stanton.
Bye.
Have you found it?
It?
I need to give... Then we... Later.
Okay, Initiate Stanton. I think there was that classroom where all the initiates were hanging out. Whoa, what's the rush?
The bunker
No
takes
less.
a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Someone lost their guns. Not very American of them. To be fair, America doesn't exist anymore. Right, it's, oh yeah, I think the school's this way. Yeah. No one learning anything though.
Hey.
And because of obviously this isn't a sort of a major quest. I'm not getting anything pointing me to the NPCs I need to find. Okay, we found the loos. Even their loos are dramatic. Kiara, if they lose their guns, are they really American?
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. Stanton.
How may I assist you?
Okay, Watkins.
Yeah?
You said any more? Did the Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helio station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent.
Oh
I
wait,
miss hanging out with the other
I just
students all the
realised
time.
this is implying he's being kind of creepy. Great.
Well, like just a... Later.
What was the name of the initiate I was looking for again? Stanton?
Found the missing patrols, or remain diligent out?
I mean, I know they're big on the whole you're an outsider thing, but I have a name, you know. It's the Courier. Courier 6.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Okay, I guess this is going to be the whole stream. I'm just going to wander around the entire base looking for this one specific person without a quest marker. Initiate Stanton.
Yes, can I help you?
You're the last one to check out the missing laser pistol, right?
Oh, man. I told Watkins this wasn't going to work. Look, Watkins and I snuck out one day. She said it'd be a training exercise. Said she heard from a guy on one of the patrols that there was a gulch just southeast of here with scorpions in it, and that we had to check it out. There were scorpions out there, all right. We started using them for target practice. But before we knew it, the damn things were all around us. So we made a run for it, and in all the commotion, I dropped my pistol. Watkins keeps urging me to go back and get it, but that's not going to happen. You can go outside, though, can't you? You can return the pistol to Torres and clear this whole thing up for me.
Why did the records show that the gun was turned back in?
Oh, I sort of altered the records after we got back. That was Watkins' idea, too. That girl is nothing but trouble. Still, I haven't been exiled yet, or worse, assigned to latrine cleaning duty. But I will if you don't help me find that gun.
Can I just get you another laser pistol?
No. Weapon checking protocol includes verifying the serial number of the weapon, so a different gun would be noticed. Plus, having a new gun suddenly show up would immediately point to you, being the only outsider around here and all. No, the only way I have out of this is if you help me find that gun. You'll help me, right?
Fine.
Great. When you find it, just turn it into Torres and I'll be in the clear.
Why am I doing this again? Let's go speak to what's his name.
Your presence here, outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
What do Elder have to do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Tell me about what happened at Helios.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
Who is Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. He kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Hey Nastak, just popping in for a bit while you have lunch? Heck yeah, hope you're having something good. This is one of your favourite games? Yeah, it's been like 10 years since I've played it, but I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm trying to do things I didn't do the first time. For example, I don't think I ever did this little unmarked quest where I need to find a laser pistol for one of the initiates. My plan here is basically just to do Veronica's sort of partner, companion quest. Okay, so he said there were some rad scorpions around in a valley, and he dropped the pistol there. Well, this looks like a valley. Now I just need to find this pistol. Nola's kind of tired, you're in fault to be honest. Gonna have a lurk and try and have a nap. Fair. Hope it's a good one. Okay, so they said they snuck out, found a valley full of rad scorpions. Okay, there's our rad scorpions. Nas, last time you played this, you didn't use VATS at all, and it was really fun that way. Yeah, I kind of like VATS. But then I kind of prefer, sort of, turn-based RPGs. And it makes it feel a bit more like that, Okay, if I was a dumb kid, where would I drop my laser pistol? if anyone happens to know where to find the laser pistol, feel free to tell me. Nice, if I'm looking for a hint, you sort of remember where it is. Heck yeah, there's on me. It's over by the Black Mountain area. Okay. Guess we're going that way then. Oh yeah, this looks like a valley of some sort, so... Actually no, this is more like a canyon. Oh wait, they said rab scorpions. Oh wow, centaurs. Yeah, I remember, because Fallout 3 was my first ever Fallout game. It said, like, centaurs, like, okay. Didn't realise this had some fantasy in it. Okay, that was easy. No, I don't want to shoot Veronica or EDE. Dead prospector. I don't think this is the place. What have I discovered? Okay. EDE and Veronica are just still fighting centaurs. Can't fault them for their enthusiasm. Where am I? It's in an area called Scorpion Gulch, southeast of Hidden Valley. Oh, okay. I'll just head this direction then. Thank you for either knowing that or looking it up. Okay, guess we snuck past a scorpion. Who's detecting me? Ah, here we are. Oh wow, this is a tough one. Thank you, Veronica. Oh, this looks like a valley full of scorpions. Alright. Oh, brother mucker. This has to be it. Yep. Okay, where's that damn laser pistol then? I'm running low on ammo. Let's try a different weapon. Like a time bomb. Some might say that time bombs are not stealth weapons, they're fools.
That's enough of that.
that might have not been my proudest moment. Exactly. Sure, are lots of scorpions in Scorpion Gulch.
Hey!
Really need to get myself a shovel so I can dig open these graves when I find them. Close to finding that pistol though. Let's see. Think about this. They were taking pot shots, so they probably found a perch of some sort. Nass, you stepped away for a few minutes. Did I find the pistol? Not yet. Guessing it was somewhere that was overlooking the valley though, so should have checked up here in the first place. You can give me another hint, but I'm on the right track. Okay, cool. Missing laser pistol. Oh, and a random laser. Look, Wastelander. Bottle cap. Ammo. Ooh. Sarsaparilla Star bottle cap. Okay, job done. Oh dear. Saved by Todd Howard, I guess. Right. Where'd the door go? Okay, door. Can't believe how inconvenient they made their secret base hard to find. Nestat, you're done with your lunch, you're going to get back to your game. Have a nice stream. Oh, thank you for dropping by. Thanks for the help with the pistol. And have a lovely evening yourself. Oh, there it is.
What's up? See you.
Okay, I guess I'm not allowed in that way. There we go. This way's open, but the other way isn't for some reason.
Have you found it? I need to give my report to Hardin soon.
I've got it right here.
Oh, thank God. Hardin was about to start an inquiry into the whole affair, and more than a few heads would have rolled as a result. Since you helped me, I'll tell you what. I work on some of our busted weapons in my spare time, so I have a few pieces that are kept off the books. Here, take this. I hope it comes in handy.
Ooh, tri-beam.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Anti-material rifle. Oh yeah, I need MF cells if you've got any. Microfusion cells, microfusion cells. No microfusion cells.
Pleasure doing business with. Later.
What's up? Step in. Step.
Oh yeah, I can make stem packs now. From Brock flower and Xander root.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Hey Kibi, how's the New Vegas been so far today? Yep, pretty good. I've been hanging about with the Brotherhood of Steel, and they're kind of jerks, but, you know, Veronica's my friend, so I'm gonna try and get along with her family. Oh, thank you for the raid. What were you playing? And more to the point, how'd it go? should do some actual quests, shouldn't I? Okay, so still in the dark, and I could make you care. Okay, so I think I'll do Still in the Dark and I Could Make You Care. So it's off back into the world again. Kibi, you're playing a third-party DLC, aka ROM hack of Pokemon Black 2. You finished it up, so it was nice. Oh yeah, that's cool. How'd it go? Is it like a Nuzlocke or something? Oh yeah, one thing I've been recommended is to have a higher lockpick skill before I start Dead Money. So I'm going to level that up a bit. Also energy weapons, because, you know, actually no, maybe repair so I can get more ammunition crafted. That's besides the point. I'll start with Still in the Dark. No wait. I'll start with I Could Make You Care. Because quite frankly, Veronica comes first. Anyway, if I said head south from here, I can double back again to investigate the dead paladins. Kibi went well, just a casual playthrough. It's a hack that makes the game more difficult but has the full Pokédex available. Okay, that is pretty cool. Okay, that looks like the place. And best of all, I don't see any enemies. Gibson's shack. I guess we're going to have to hack it. Welcome, Veronica. Download research notes.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although, maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
What's a pulse gun?
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Farming technology?
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
Okay, I think I've already done that one. Tell me about the rangefinder.
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it should show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
The rangefinder might be a problem. I reactivated Helios 1 and it's not powering a weapon.
Ah, hell. Well, how could you know, right? Okay, 2 other options still on the table.
Let's pursue the pulse gun.
Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters. I like the way you think.
Okay. Sure is a lot of booze around here. Okay. So I think there was... Oh no, there wasn't one at Helios 1. My mistake. Okay, so there looks like there's a patrol at Nellis as well, so we might as well go there. So if I just head north from Vault 34. We don't have time for this, let's go. It also buffs undertuned moves and Pokemon to increase choice and viability. Oh, that's good. Something something. Should win with their favourites. Okay, let's see. Just need to find the road. Okay, cool. It's not too far away. I'll just make a run for it. Oh. Or I'll get ambushed by the Legion. Either of those works. Ish. Frickin' Legion. Oh yeah, Freeside to North Gate's probably faster actually. I can just take the road there. Okay, sure the Brahmin aren't my enemy. Okay, I guess these are some very angry Brahmin.
Uh-oh.
I think this might be a glitch of some sort. Or maybe, you know, they had beef with me. Field check. Missile. Interesting. Microfusion cells. My beloved. Toy box. Okay, interesting. Let's just take a nap. Cure, you got to get going. Stuff going on here. Have a good one. Okay, I hope you had a nice... thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day. And hope your stuff goes well. Oh, hey, a person.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
Speech 30. You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling, and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Wager? Let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Okay. 300 caps, you got yourself a bet.
Here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
Okay. The key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of the town, toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings, then make a beeline for the gate. The boomers won't shoot their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there was an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one ever came back out. I'd say it's safe. Train tunnel to the south. Yeah, what's the worst that could be in there? Well, we're off to meet the faction that's caused 1,000 OK Boomer meme videos in Let's Plays of this. Okay, they got me. Okay.
Whoa there, pal. Wait. Suit.
Salesman. Could have sworn I had something about being a. Okay, guess I didn't have anything for sales. I mean, for barter. Now, where was this train tunnel? Hey there.
Howdy. Hey there.
Howdy.
Okay, I need high survival to craft anti-venom.
The Kaisar has marked you for death, and the lead...
Oh, piss
Watch
off.
out!
yeah, plasma grenade. Anyways, train tunnel to the south. I suppose I might as well take that guy's wager. Okay, he's already walked off. I've literally completely forgotten all the advice he gave me. Oh wait, he's still there.
Welcome back. Have you reconsidered? Well, I know. Okay, here you go. That page has... I'll be here...
Okay, let's see. Move from building to building from the northwest side of town towards the front gate. So northwest side of town towards the front gate, stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings, then head for the gate.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go. That's unusual.
Okay. It's the northeast part of the town. Yeah, I think I'm not understanding these instructions.
Welcome back. Have you... Okay. I told you what you needed.
Okay, building to building up the northwest side of the town, towards the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings.
No, now get moving. Hey there.
Okay, oh, let's stick to the high cover. I guess it now. If I hide here, they can't hit me. Oh, yes, they can. Me and my big mouth.
Welcome back. Have you Okay. I'll...
There's an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come out there to say it's safe. Okay, whereabouts would this train tunnel be?
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep him out.
Guess if I try circling round. Okay, it's suggested approaching from the northwest, so guess if I give the northwest a try. There's a person here. Raw shack. Okay. dear. Death claws, eh?
Trouble.
Yeah, let's go in a different direction. The key to avoiding artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of town towards the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings. Okay, so move building to building.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away. Yeah, maybe I should call the stream here and then, just look up how to get across. Wait, maybe I need to go around the other way.
can get on that cliff. I can approach from there. Well, no idea what's going on here then. Okay, I think Northern Passage is just leads to the Honest Hearts DLC. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I can't get up on that cliff. Yep, I think I'll just call the stream here and get back to trying to find a way into the airbase next stream. So yep, thanks everyone for watching. I'll just find someone to raid. Tomorrow I'll be on Nick's channel, His Cursedness, for some more D&D. Yep, our Nordmark West Marches style campaign. Yeah, so I guess I might as well just raid him. I don't think anything's happening on Friday, but I might be wrong. Oh yeah, in IRL stuff, I'll probably be streaming as normal for most of June, and then I'll be moving at some point in July, so yep, look forward to that. And yep, I hope everyone's had a lovely evening, or whatever it happens to be in your time zone. I'm feeling kind of sleepy from having to adult so much today, so I guess I'll just raid. And we're going to in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're still my favourites. Please like, comment and subscribe.